Welcome back. So let's try and test this, because now you should actually be able to write to your profile if you're an owner, like this. So if you own the user, then you should be able to write to that profile and change it. But you shouldn't be allowed to write to the role, for instance, because if you're looking at a user, you need to be an admin to write to anything else except the actual profile. So what we're going to do in the next couple of lessons is we're going to do so that you can update a user and you can start working with a profile, actually pushing some data to the user if you want to. So step one is, for us, we're going to start out by just making in the user service a new update user profile. That's simple. So I made a new function inside the user service here. It just accepts a user, very simple, and then we use this replay subject, which generates an observable for us that has one request available, so it can fire one thing for us. And the one thing we want to fire is if there's a user and he has a key, then we want to go in and create an update set here. And I googled this a lot, because you can't just update the entire profile. You actually have to go in and specify, I want to update the profile's username and the profile's display name. That's how you do it inside Firebase. So what I'm doing is I'm going in and I'm saying, if the user's profile from the outside, I'm grabbing the username from that one, and I'm grabbing the display name from that one, and then I'm passing it into Firebase with a single update here. Now, if you go down here, we're also going to do an update of the email later, but to do an update of the email, you also have to change the authentication part, so we'll get back to that later. But I'm just going to keep it there for now, so I don't forget it. And this is how you update then. I go in and I say, just grab the object in the database, and I just put in the path here is just empty, meaning that I'm starting from the root, and then just send in what you want to update. And in this case, I want to update the specific user with the specific key with the specific profile's username, right? So that's just what I update. When you're done, I'll just put the result inside this observable. If I get an error, I'll put that inside the observable, and then I'll return the observable in the end. So that's how simple it is to set up a new an update profile inside our actual user service. So now we have a new function in the user service that we can use for actually updating profiles, and next time we'll try and use that. See you in the next lesson.